Kendall's with miles of hobby. Fa la 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 la.
Welcome back to our final segment of Pat and Ken at the Holidays Pandemic Edition 2020 on the Zoom, Ken, the Zoom. The kids are using the Zoom. I'm Pat McDonald, the Uber critic.
And I'm sanitized from head to toe. And I'm Ken Candela, the movie wag.
Is that Santa Claus-tized? You got this one together for us. So
actually, my good wife recommended it.
Excellent.
Producer Gail
recommended
it, and it's a little I'd say forgotten nugget from I think 1978. 78.
This is Rich Little's A Christmas Carol, starring Rich Little.
Back in the day, Impressionists. There was really a multitude of impressionists back in the 60s and 70s. And this individual who starred in this was really considered one of the best at the time, Rich Little. So basically this is a treatment of A Christmas Carol.
Yeah. And
Rich Little plays all the parts.
As W.C. Fields, Paul Lynde, Richard Nixon, Edith Bunker, John Wayne, and many, many more.
So it's basically it's a Christmas. It's a telling of the Christmas Carol, the Dickens classic. In place of Ebenezer Scrooge. Well, Ebenezer Scrooge is played by W.C. Fields. Rich Little doing an impression of W.C. Fields, which really when you think about it, it was a pretty good choice of a character to play Ebenezer Scrooge.
I'm dreaming of a tight Christmas. That's right, the one.
But in the last few years, business was falling off because Scrooge was emptying the bottles faster than Cratchit could build the boats.
Anyone who knows W.C. Fields, which back then everybody knew who he was, knew that he liked to imbibe. So, establish it and then move on.
I did like the bar that swung down in the bed. I thought that was a good gag.
Bob Cratchit is played by none other than Paul Lynde. This is, again, Little does a pretty spot on W.C. Fields.
Yes, it was.
His Paul Lynde is really weak.
What a skinflint. Do you know he's so cheap he even has a burglar alarm on his garbage can?
He just was using him as the vice. Yeah. There wasn't the Paul Lynde nuance. What did you think of his Laurel and Hardy? Because you're a Laurel and Hardy.
You know what? I thought that was really well done.
My name is Mr. Hardy. And this is my good friend, Mr. Laurel.
And one family we know has a little boy who would love to have a dog for Christmas, but they can't afford it. So the mother's teaching the father how to chase cars.
His nephew, Fred. Who played Fred?
Johnny Garrison.
I know you love me tonight, but will you respect me in the morning?
Well, again, we talked about this. When somebody breaks the code of an impersonation, suddenly everybody can do it. Like nobody could do Bob Hope for years until Dave Thomas of SCTV comes along, and suddenly everybody could do Hope. It's true.
Right.
And it was the same with Carson. Nobody could do him. But I know that Carson blackballed Rich Little because of his impression. In fact, I say to you, Ken Candela, that you could have done this special with all the voices that he did.
I probably could have.
There's not one voice I know that you can't do.
Who played Jacob Marley's ghost? Richard Nixon.
That's true. That's true. I did have some problems. I mean, I did make some mistakes. Yes, I know.
You were guilty, all right.
I didn't say that.
Well, Everybody did Nixon.
You know, Nixon once gave a play to the Washington Redskins in the Super Bowl. He doesn't know baseball, but I'm going to go with Johnny Bench.
I'm going to go to the songs. Now, every 70s variety show, if it's Christmas theme, has to have a song. It doesn't matter what you're doing. There's got to be a song. And it's the Ken Candela rule of songs. You're just writing about what you're looking at. There's no rhyme nor reason.
This will be a Christmas for one and all. This will be a Christmas for one and all. This will be a Christmas that you'll recall.
Knowing it's cold, Mr. Scrooge is cheap, and it's cheap. You know, it's just okay.
Oh, I just wanted to say the Groucho Marx, he was playing Fezziwig as Groucho Marx. I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah, and again, a great choice.
There's old Fezziwig, my boss. It's a typical office party
For this typical time of year.
So I give them a lot of credit for picking the right celebrities to play certain parts.
Oh, incidentally, before I go, a special thanks to all the stars who lent me their personalities. Because without them...
Here's looking at you, Rich.
Thank you, Rich.
Oh, Rich, happy holiday.
Rich, thanks for making me so beautiful.
Thanks for giving me a small part, Rich.
If I walked in saying I'm going to hate this thing, because Rich Little started to bother me as his career went on.
I enjoyed it. I think, again, it was something I really had not known even existed. And it was weird because I was such a Rich Little fan growing up with Impressionists and things like that.
Your Christmas Bell rating on the Rich Little.
I'm going to give this 3.5 bells. 1, 2, 3.5. Full of nostalgia for me. I have an appreciation for all those iconic stars of the past.
In the spirit of the season, I'm going to go 3.5 as well, Ken. That's Rich Little's Christmas Carol.
Well, we've zoomed through our holiday treatments for another year, Pat.
Yeah, we come to the end of Pat and Ken at the holidays, the pandemic edition 2020. Do you believe it?
They said it couldn't be done.
I haven't seen the holiday tin. What happened?
The holiday tin. Funny you say that, Pat. It's right here, the holiday tin. But I think we pretty much exhausted all of the contents and covered off everything that's ever been in the holiday tin.
I can't believe we've done that. You have to go inside again. There has to be something.
Let me see. If there's really anything left in the holiday. Well, by golly, there is.
All right. What is it?
Just one word.
Merry Christmas, Ken.
And a Happy New Year to you, my friend.
Be safe.